Hi, my name is Teresa Chadala, and I'm going to demonstrate to you what we use in our district, Canal Winchester Local Schools, for student behavior management as well as bus write-ups and any other kind of student referral to the office or anything. This is on our drive at school, and you go into it initially by putting in the user last name, and each of us are given a access code. I use this mostly in my classroom for any kind of write-ups for students who get lunchtime detentions, which we call solution stations. So I would put in a document report. I am going to actually choose a different school than I work at, and I'm going to choose a student who doesn't have a picture available, and it would usually show a picture here of the student in my building. And then you go through this behavior documentation report and you put the date of the incident and the time, and all of these things have to be documented in order for it to record into the data program at school. Under the offenses, it can be any of these things that the student did during class. You have to say where it was, if it was on a bus or if it was in a classroom, the gym. For me, it would be in my classroom, and then you can add details of what the student did in your class. And I tried to put mine pretty detailed without listing any other students that were involved in the incident. And then over here you put things that you've already done with the student, and you can list as many things as you are doing currently in the classroom with them. Any of those things can be listed on there. You then put any other comments that you would have, and then you submit the form. And then over here it takes you through who this is going to be printed to and emailed to. Do you want it to for the behavior to be sent home to the student? You can create a custom notice for the parents. All of these things, I'm not going to go through the next steps because I don't want it to be emailed, but I usually have it emailed to the classroom teacher because I'm the music teacher. I have it emailed to the principal, the assistant principal, as well as the parents. And we use this form in this for any kind of documentation, whether it be positive or negative with the student, so that we have a running documentation of every single child that gets written up. I use this quite often this year for both positive reinforcement that I'm giving to the students so that the parents see that. I try to every single week send home at least one or two positive behavior reports so that it's not always just a negative thing that is associated with teachers and them getting written up. But this is the first year I have used it as much, but this has been used in our district now for the second year, and I think all of the teachers are finding it to be quite useful and helpful in keeping track of what's going on with their students.